Hopefully we're back. There is a rage in my soul that is if I could like just like smash something, I would feel a lot better. I am so frustrated with this technical bullshit that just keeps happening. It is so infuriating. It is so frustrating. I see you and I hear you. We're here. We're back. It's so frustrating. Fan Daniel's working against me. It's so frustrating. It makes me want to just fart. Just get real mad. Are we up on the YouTube? No, we're not. We are? Okay, we are. Got the YouTube side back up. We got the Twitch side. Don't you know what I mean? It's just so frustrating. It's so frustrating. You get so excited. You're like, I'm ready to go. Let's go. I'm so pumped. Let's go. And then you know what happens? Stream says, nah. I think we're gonna just not be able to dual stream is the issue. But hopefully we're back and it doesn't go down again. Of course I said that, so it probably will, but all right, what was I saying? What was I saying before the stream went down like that and wanted me to just cry a lot? We're talking about recap stuff. Which sucks, because now that's the recapping that we just did is now not in the It's fine. I'm fine. You were saying how much you love me. That's true. It's really annoying when that happens, but let's chill. Yeah, the problem is it's probably gonna happen again, and then I'm just gonna cry. I'm gonna weep. Love that. Absolutely love it. Everything's going really well for content creation, so like having technical difficulties on top of it is just like it's fine. It's like it's really nice. But I'm excited. I'm really excited. I'm just, oh my god, I'm really excited for Endwalker. It's not me, it's you. I need a streamer with 98% uptime. Yeah, so it's definitely not me because my stream doesn't work like that. So good luck. I think I found the speech you were talking about when running to the Crystal Tower. With your every step, these grand adventures will grow distant and faint, and there may come a day when you forget the faces and voices of those you have met along the way. On that day, yes, it was that. I bid you remember this. No matter your journey may take you, you stand where you stand by virtue of the road you walk to get there. For in time of hardship, when you fear you cannot go on, the joy you have known, the pain you have felt, the prayers you have whispered and answered, they shall ever be your strength. Yeah, it was that. It was definitely that. Because it's so beautiful. That broke me. That broke me, and then right after Grahatia turns to Crystal Stone and we defeated Elidibus, and Elidibus has his moment when we go down, and like I was fine. And then I think it was Thancred said something along the lines of like, like Grahatia couldn't have had a better company. And I was just like, ugh. Okay, I'm done. I'm toasted now. My heart, it breaks. So beautiful. So beautiful. I love it. This is bad. Your race can't wear a hat, so you can't see if you want to add it to your glams. So I can't see if I want to add it to, well, you won't add it to your glams because you can't see your hat. You're a Rothgar. You're a lion man. So today we're going to be starting Endwalker. I'm excited. I was trying to think, I was trying to recap some of the story stuff, and now I forgot what I was saying because of internet. It's not even internet. It's something with the dual streaming cloud service stuff. Mailman, hello. So I think I need to actually change the Discord. But yeah, I'm trying to think of what else. I wanted to look at 5.2 and 5.3. And I'm trying to think of the best way to do that. There's a video that Tomas sent me. That's like a little recap thing. Oh, and like, it was about Fandaniel. The big thing about Fandaniel that I'm not grasping right now. The journal in the inn. Oh yeah, I can do that. I can look at that. Yeah, I didn't really like the, well, it was just kind of, he was just talking. Let's see. All right, I want to go to, let's go ahead and switch. We'll switch to the game. And hopefully nothing breaks on us. We're going to use a different camera today. We're going to use this one instead of that one. Yeah. Oops, that's not, I don't want to do that. So we want to go to an inn real quick, right? Tomas, like Christmas. What of Fandaniel? So Fandaniel is not, from my understanding, Fandaniel is just a regular Ascian. At least from what we've seen. He's not one of the red mask ones, right? We know Elidibus, Laha Bread, and Emmett were the only red mask ones, and those are the ones that are supposedly stronger, right? So then it's weird to go, it's like weird to go from these much stronger, these more powerful, more complete Ascians that are full, like they have their whole soul, right? And then to go to Fandaniel, who supposedly would be weaker, but yet is more successful in his plan to destroy everything, seemingly, than anybody else, right? Laha Bread, Emmett, and Elidibus were the uncensored. Yes. Hi, Devin. I just said that. Right? Demi's here. Hi, Demi. A big booba mama. Ooh, hello. Oh, you have, is that the Omega? The Omega outfit? You just said red mask. Yeah, they're the red mask. They're the unsundered ones. I think he's more powerful now that they're gone. Well, I'm also just wondering, so he orchestrates this tower thing, but if they, it seems to me like they could have done that at any time. So why didn't they? Red mask doesn't mean unsundered. They're the, don't they have like a different thing though? Like a different mask or whatever? I thought they did. All right, so 5.2 would be post Shadowbringers, right? For the convocation of the 14. So, okay, so the red mask is everybody has a red mask is what you're saying. Right. For some reason I was thinking the red mask denoted that they were anyways. So which used to be the 13, right? But then the 14th was there, and the 14th went and it explored stuff. So the guest, that was Becklug. So, okay, so we know Becklug got stuff. They have different goals. Fandan is the theater kid. Yeah, it's just weird. Do they have different goals? Doesn't Fandaniel just want to destroy everything? Like, I don't know. What's up, Nyx? I thought the red masks were stronger. That's what I thought too, but he has his own design, so he's a wild card. Right, so I guess that's what I guess that's what I'm saying is, so Fandaniel wasn't able to do the things he's doing now because he was kept in check by the other Ascians, Elidibus and Emmett Selk, right? But now that they're gone, he can just run amok and do whatever he wants, which is why he's now doing whatever he's doing, and there's this chaos. This was all about building back the, is this 5.1 or 5.2? I think this is 5.2. Or 5.1. There's now the Grand Company of... I think that's 5.1. The realm is faced with great peril, as are the Scions, whose link to the source... Okay, so they're not even... This is post-Shadowbringers. They're not even back yet. And then... We'll never find out. We know the Elidibus showed up as the dude. We went to the Katana Raval, there's like new stuff that we found. An owl statue. Innermost reaches of the ruins, you discover the tomb of the Archmage Tiuna, a legendary hero. Oh, they talk about the Echo. How the Echo is... They start to figure out what the Echo is, right? The Echo is the soul, is your past life, the other pieces of your soul that remember the end times, right? Like we did, right. The Black Masked Asians. Right, that's what I thought. I was like, I'm pretty sure... we do the whale thing. We go beneath the surface. We go on Bismarck. We stop the bad fish from attacking the good fish. You know, as you do. Further prodding causes the device to divulge a single additional memory that reveals this Venat became Heidelin's heart and Elidibus Zodiarchs. That's the super important thing, right? Going forward into Endwalker, I believe. Is those things. Hi, Molly. Elidibus obviously was pretending to be Ardbert because he wanted to awaken Venomoth. Yeah, Venonat. Exactly. He wanted to awaken the Echo in everybody. Have them all become warriors of light, and therefore have it be chaotic. And then he does the... Okay, so this was like a kid that wanted to be a warrior of the light. All of the Scions were becoming weaker, right? They were dying if they didn't get back. Elidibus instructs you to fight your way to the capital. Oh, that was cool because this one was where you go through basically the entire plot of Final Fantasy XIV up to that moment, right? Like you have it like recaps all of the things. That was really cool. Yeah, that was really cool. I liked that one. No sooner does your trial conclude than Y'shtola arrives at your side, having apparently freed herself. Gazing upon Elidibus with a mixture of pity and scorn, she just proceeds to expose him for what he truly is, a primal, granted strength by the desire for salvation. Which is why that would make him stronger, because he's a primal, but like really he's just Zodiarch. But then it's like, wait a minute, is everybody basically a primal then in some way? And then the converging lights. Oh, yeah, those cool ass warriors, right? The light ones. We have to fight through. That's probably my favorite. That's probably my favorite dungeon so far. Was the one where we had to fight through all of the different light warriors of light that Elidibus summoned. We fight Elidibus. Emmett Selk helps us win. Hades, I guess, does in his ancient ghost form thing. That was pretty dope. Hero's Gauntlet. Yeah, that was the name of the dungeon. I really like that one. We get everyone back. It's beautiful. We wake up Graha. I don't know if there's anything else that I need to know, like if I need a recap of anything before that. I don't think so. We did release, that was before though, right? We released Tiamat. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good to go. We also have a way of stopping the tempered, like we have, or curing tempered people. Merlwib has her badass stuff that happens there. They form the Grand Company of Eorzea finally, and Alphinaud's like, damn, that was my idea, but okay. Then we free Tiamat, who helps us defeat Lunar Bahamut, which is pretty damn cool. That was Paglethon, right? That was the fight there. That's when we find out about the towers being forcing people to summon lunar primals. The towers are pulling ether out of the shard. We have, yeah, I think I remember most of this. We asked for help from Charlian. And then douchebag Canoe comes over and is like, nah, we're not gonna help you, you suck, bye. And then we go to Cartanu. We go to Cartanu to fight off the Telephori stuff that's going on. Sean's raiding us! Thank you, Recruit a Friend Sean, host of Recruit a Friend podcast. Hello, Raiders. We're starting Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker today. So if you do not want any spoilers or anything like that for the game, if you're about to be starting or, you know, maybe you're starting your Final Fantasy XIV journey soon, Sean, don't leave spoilers. You don't want that. Because this game's amazing, and you want those moments to kick in for you. Thank you so much for the raid. Hi, my name's Corey. I'm really excited to get this going today. Thank you for the raid. Hi, Molly. I see Marty too. Oh my gosh, hi Marty. How are you, friends? Good to see you. Good to see you. Happy Saturday. Who are you, Corey? Psh, that's me. You made a Porksy with Matoya for more. Yeah. We made a Porksy who will create more familiars to heal the tempered. We were able to heal the little kobold dude, so that's good. Like we did that. So I think we're good. I think we're good to go. I think we're ready. I think we're ready to start Endwalker then. Let's do it. I'm like I know I've said it a couple times now, but I'm like really nervous. Sean, thank you for gifted subs. 10 gifted subs. Holy shit. Thank you, Sean. A raid and gifted. Thank you. That is very kind of you.
I like this human.
Wow. Wow. Thank you. Where's the
I like this human.
Why'd I blank on the name of the place? I wanted some good brain chemicals before you went to lunch, so you spend money on me. That reminds me, I ended up getting the Elgato Mordona, thank you. The Elgato teleprompter finally is available, so I ended up getting that Mordona.
I like this human.
Where the heck is that? Oh, right, all the way down at the bottom. Should have just scrolled down. You can sort the teleports by expansion now? Oh.
I like this human.
I like that. That's good to know. Thank you, Sean. So many people got it. Gus got one. Zodi, Marty, Tiger Panda, Games Reaper, K-Dog, Nippers, Perdo, Sarah Maya, Moguk. Wow, I know all those names. Hold on a sec. Is that you in the alert?
I like this human.
I plead the fifth. In the other category, or ARR. That's so. Can you just like history, others? I mean, history is probably pretty useful for me, actually. Oh, yeah, I can also just click on favorites. That probably works. I don't know. Hi, friends. Devin, stop looking. Stop looking at her. Stop it. Enjoy lunch. Enjoy lunch, Sean. Thank you for those 10 gifted subs. That's very nice. That'll help. That'll help pay for that teleprompter. My God. All right. All right. Wait. Before we get started. Hang on. Cheers. To Endwalker. She built that way. To Endwalker, baby! You also notice my little Ramza here, my little wind-up Ramza to celebrate playing Final Fantasy Tactics, which I think we're probably gonna... I think we're getting near the end of it. I really do. I think so. Oh, that reminds me, Madros. I think I found the one of the side quests that you were talking about. After the end of the Dragonsaw War, I spent many a moon roaming Kugane, Radzet Han, even Garlemald, but never Sharlayan. So that confirms that place that I was like, I don't know the name of that place. I'm pretty sure it's Radzet Han. It looked like Ulmor at first, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Knowing what you play in WoW as classes, Shaman, Elemental Shaman, Blood DK, Prot Pally, what class do I suggest you to take? I mean, if you want to tank, then you gotta go tank. What I find when I went to Wargilis, because when we ended stream yesterday, I was at Lionel, so I just went over to that port city and it made a new thing, like mid-light or something like that. If you wanted to change how the teleports are sorted, you have a parameters icons. Yeah, this thing here. Display by expansion. Oh yeah, that's cool. I like that. All right, y'all, I'm like legit nervous. I don't know if they say anything. So right now we are getting ready to go to... Ishtola is fine. She's fine. We're getting ready. We're going to Sharlayan. That's the long one. Gotcha. The next ship to sail. We got a 515 weapon, huh? Alphino is feeling the need to take stock. So we're going to Sharlayan. Like that's it. I'd like to gather everyone in Dawn's respite and together assess the situation in which we find ourselves. Here we go. Let us take stock of the facts, shall we? The crisis at hand began with the sudden appearance of ominous towers in a multitude of locations throughout the world. I'm telling you, Devin, the music is what I'm so excited for. Like, legit. Yeah, I don't know how to answer Wochi's question about what class, because they're so... The way classes play in Final Fantasy XIV is so different than World of Warcraft. When you first start the game, I recommend at level 10 getting Rogue, because it's gonna feel faster. It's gonna feel more like what you're used to in World of Warcraft. It kind of is, but all it really is a map with 4 elixirs you get from treasure hunt. Oh yeah, I don't care about that. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like the music. I like it. Let us take stock of the facts, shall we? The crisis at hand began with the sudden appearance of ominous towers in a multitude of locations throughout the world. We have since learned that said structures were brought into being by an organization known as the Telephorai. Is it really an organization, though? The Telephorai stated purpose is to recreate the final days of eons past, an apocalyptic event that would result in the destruction of all we hold dear. Already have these towers of theirs been the cause of untold suffering. Countless innocents kidnapped and imprisoned, their faith perverted for primal summonings, lunar primal summonings. And unless we find a way to deal with the corruptive aura surrounding the spires, we can't even get close enough to rescue anyone. Those shielded with the blessing of light seem able to resist being tempered at least. But after what happened to Arenvald and Fordola, we need to be very, very careful about how we proceed. Yet while these threats close to home are of paramount concern, we mustn't lose sight of the situation in Garlemald. As you know, the Telephorai are under the leadership of Fandaniel and one other delightful fellow, Xenos Yegalvis, the Crown Prince and our dear friend. To date, he's reclaimed his old body, murdered Emperor Varys, and plunged Garlemald into an even deeper pit of chaos. The capital has probably seen the worst of it. For a good while there, it saw the bloodiest fighting in the War of Succession, but that has since changed, and in troubling ways. The last time we saw Xenos, he was like, he had a bunch of dead bodies around him, and he said something about how he was going to gorge on souls. Aye, during our reconnaissance, the air was not once rent by the barking of cannons or the cries of discord. It was an eerie fog of silence which did blanket that ruined city. The inhabitants appeared to have been tempered, and with nary a word spoken did they labor to transform the palace into a soaring edifice born of nightmares. If they were indeed made thralls, it seems safe to assume that these events too were orchestrated by the Telephorai. An army of primals is awful enough, but in light of recent developments, I fear it is only the prelude to an even greater catastrophe. What's going on, Adrian? Legend of Dragoon remake would be dope. We need to devise a means to counter this threat, and quickly, before our allies are overwhelmed. We will find a way in Shardlian, I'm sure of it. I'm really glad Grahatia gets to hang out with us. Master Fortuno's comments regarding the final days were curious, to say the least. The forum knows more than it is letting on. Definitely not Cherry. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Nerd Herd. Sorry to interrupt. It's okay. Did kind of annoy me how you treated status conditions like they were uncounterable forced reloads to immune. It's very easy to just prepare and have a chemist with remedies or a priest with Asuna and it not be an issue. Yeah. I mean, sure. We just received word from Mistress Kryl. She says that arrangements for your visit have been finalized. You're to head to Limsa Lamensa and board the next ship bound for Shardlian. And on arrival, present yourselves as associates of the students of Baldician, come to assist with the Order's restoration. The arrangements may be settled, but what of your thoughts? They must race at the prospect of returning home after so long. The music! I'm eager to see it, of course. Of course. We should set off at once. Is that a... Is that a... Oh, that sounds so good. Then I'll accompany you to the docks. You need at least one person there to wave and cry and wish you a safe journey. Endwalker! Oh, that just makes me, that just, oh, yeah, every time, man. That's just gonna make me feel good. I've also heard that Endwalker, the main story is longer than everything else, and I am into that. All right, we're going to Limsa. All right, to answer what you're saying, though, Maybot, you're right, but that would require me to do that, to prep for it, and I hadn't at that point. It was literally like the only time in the entire game up to that point where status conditions, status afflictions were like a serious problem. Everything else could be guarded against. That fight, though, there was like a shit ton of things that you had to guard against. Do you know what I mean? All right, so we're going all the way down to Arcanist Guilds. So like, yeah, it's frustrating because I didn't prep for it. I could have gone and done something and got some JP for those classes, but. All right.
Just the tip.
Sugar Mama, $25. Thank you. That's really nice of you.
I like this humor.
Was that Dimmy? Was that Dimmy? Psionic with the resub tier 3, 3 months. And you're a patron. Psionic, thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Wonder who who Sugar Mama is. Sea travel can be tedious, but I don't mind it. Oh, that's Lassuria, right? Hello, not you. That's not you. Who's Sugar Mama? Thank you for the $25 holla, Sugar Mama. Sea travel can be tedious, but I don't mind it. It's just a rare experience for most Ishgardians. Sometimes I forget that he's Ishgardian and not. I never thought the day would come when I would be sailing home again. It always seemed so very far away. Yeah, it's you. Hello. Oh, and Tomas too. Hello. Wow. Wow. Hi, friends. Putting my emotes on a little bar that I can click on. Best thing I've done so far in this game. I shudder to think what manner of truth awaiteth us beyond the indigo deep. Still more do I dread the prospect of discussions long overdue. Contrary to what you might think, this will be like going home for me as well. I may have learned how to survive in Limsa Lamensa, but it was in Sharlayan where I was taught, quite relentlessly I might add, the skills to properly live. Dude, he's so cool. Not as cool as Y'shtola, but I might have lived in Master Matoya's cave for a good part of my life, but even for me, the thought of returning to Sharlayan is quite exciting. I can hardly imagine how it is for the others who lived most of their lives there. I love how it's just like immediately starts with us going to Sharlayan. What a grim reason to bring you to Sharlayan. Not much to be done about it, I suppose, but I would have liked to give you the grand tour under happier circumstances. Though a part of me looks forward to returning home, I've not forgotten that my father stripped us of the privileges of our family name. I hope it doesn't cause trouble with the officials upon our arrival. I feel like it probably will. Hi, David. I feel like it probably will. I feel like this is also like the most connected it's felt going from one expansion to the next, right? Like it feels very, like, it almost feels like Endwalker is just part 2 of Shadowbringers right now. Everyone's here, which is good, because I've already paid for your passage, and the fee is non-refundable. Dogs. Why are we yelling? No reason. There's no reason to yell. Okay? The ship for Sharlayan should be pulling into port soon, so please follow me and have all your luggage close at hand. Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited to see, like, seeing Sharlayan in the trailer was beautiful.
They've almost finished loading our cargo. We should be ready to depart right on schedule, or so I'm told.
Schedule.
Excellent. 'Tis nice to have a smooth beginning to one's journey, at the very least.
It's funny.
I need huskies? Yeah.
Master Louis Soir came here on a ship very much like this one. And now, years later, the street urchin he befriended that day is bound for his mentor's homeland. With his mentor's grandchildren, no less.
That's cool.
Aye. 'Tis upon reflection that every twist of time's river and fate's whims are brought into sharp relief. Thou hast matured much in the intervening years. Wert thou not caught attempting to relieve Master Louis Soir of his purse scant moments after he made landfall upon this dock?
Hell yeah, you were, Thancred. What's up, Ray? Been watching since Fire Red. Wow.
Oh, really?
Thank you. I
That's a
appreciate
tale
it.
I'd like
Welcome
to hear.
back. Game audio's a bit low. Okay.
Will this be your first visit to Charlian, Sir Estinian? Sir Estinian?
Are we strangers newly met? Why this stiff formality?
I, merely meant it as a professional courtesy, since we are now colleagues in an official sense.
I'd rather you dispense with the sirs, especially in private company. Or I'll be forced to respond in kind, little Lord Alphino.
You've made your point, Estinian. Painfully well.
Their relationship is one of my favorite relationships in this game. It's so good.
Better.
Are you all right, Tataru? You seem positively distraught.
Distraught? Me? Don't be silly. I think it's lovely that they get to see their homeland. It's just, we're trying to thwart the schemes of an army hellbent on destroying the world. And once again, I have to stay behind and worry that this is the last time I'll get to see my friends.
Aww. My voice has changed? Hopefully not in a bad way. Remember coming to this quest on launch day and all the players were smothering Tataru? I mean, that's easy to do. She's just a tiny little potato trying to do doc stuff, you know? Yeah, maybe I think something about Final Fantasy Tactics, I'm sure you've noticed. I'm not really pulled to magic in that game at all. It's more macho. Ah, that might just be the sounds like settings that I have now or whatever. More macho. Take that. And also I grew facial hair. Did I not have it back then? I don't know, it was a long time ago. All right, I'll bring them back safe and sound, I promise. I'm not gonna tell her that I'm not gonna be like, screw you.
I'll hold you to that.
Ah, good. You're still here.
Hoary Boulder!
Hori! Coulternay! What brings you all this way?
Have they had voice actors before?
We're to assist the Maelstrom and the Kobolds with a lunar primal operation, so we thought we'd see you off before heading to the tower. Flamine and the others wish you all a safe journey, and promise that they'll look after things here until you return. We will too, of course. Aye. We, your fellow Scions of the Seventh Dawn, will do our part to ensure the end of the world won't happen on our watch.
Judging by the trailer, that might not be...
We're set to sail! All aboard for Charlian!
It's time.
Then we must delay no longer.
You hear that?
We will contact you the moment we learn aught of value.
It's time
Wish
for
us luck.
Endwalker!
Have a safe journey, and please, please, be careful.
I'm kind of curious, what is everyone's favorite expansion, without spoilers? For those of you that have obviously played Final Fantasy XIV and have completed Endwalker. Oh. Never got into the Final Fantasy universe?
And so you venture forth unto the unknown. A fate beyond the horizon that cannot be divined. A future undefined and in flux. In uncertain times, naught but the simplest words of wisdom will suffice. That which lives is destined to die. Love leads to loss. Every beginning has an end. Treasure every moment, every step of your descent.
Uh-oh. It's already hit me in the feels. Oh, no, no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
And there, in the depths where souls and stars rest, find your truth.
Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. Okay. Just hearing Emmett, like, welcome us into... Oh, God. I'm in trouble. Oh, no.
Here. Feel. Think.
The day has barely dawned, my fellow earlier riser.
You had a cry counter, Admiral? I love that.
Though we're hardly alone in that.
I think we're gonna need one.
Envious of those still sleeping soundly, no doubt.
Hi, Canarek. We
Called
are.
out to you,
We're
you
end
said.
walking.
I've heard nothing myself. In any case, I dare say the sea air will do you good. Why not join the others on deck? Charlian should be coming into view at any moment.
Oh no. It's like, oh, this is gonna, I'm about to get fucked up.
My voice yet reaches you. I am glad. hear.
I knew it.
Feel. Think. And thus do we meet face to face at last. My warrior of light, guided by the crystal.
I called that! I said that! Why now? I can trust your words no longer. You're a primal.
You have visited the first. You have every right to say that. You have gained an understanding of what I truly am, what Eidolon has always been, a primal. Zodiac was created to forestall the apocalypse which threatened the ancient world, and I was brought forth to bind him. Yet 7 times now, those who would orchestrate a return to that bygone era have rejoined a shard to the god I had sundered. The greater his strength grows, the swifter does mine own diminish. The power to draw your mind into the rift betwixt is no longer mine to wield. Yet though it taxes me sorely, I dare not leave these words unsaid. Even bereft of my guidance, you and your companions have accepted the burden of this star's troubled past. A conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine. Wheels shudder and turn. Conflict looms, monumental, which will decide the fate of this world and all life upon it. When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
Cast your peepers to the fore, folks. Sharlayan's just over yonder.
I will not keep you further. Your traveler's heart must yearn to behold this unfamiliar land. We shall meet again, and soon.
I thought for sure they were gonna hold off on revealing that like I thought that was Hylan, but I'm glad that was revealed so quickly into Endwalker.
Oh, what a fine morning. Oh, still a bit stiff though.
That piano music. Oh, it's
good
beautiful.
Morning to you too. Taking a look at the island already?
I'm gonna cast my damn peepers. I'm casting my peepers on the fact that Canoric is on a
Might still
5
be room
stream
in the prow
streak.
if we're lucky.
I also moved the chat because I realized it was kind of in the way. At least I thought so.
Ah, the sleepers have arisen.
The sleeper has awakened.
There she is. Good old Sharlayan.
Oh, I see it.
Well, maybe not in Father's eyes, but we'll manage on our own, if we must.
You do know you're not alone in this, don't you?
Indeed. 'Tis as Sir Estinian said. Forget not the comrades who boarded this ship at your side, I prithee.
Thank you, my friends. We are ever grateful for your steadfast support.
Upon arrival, we will be disembarking into the heart of Sharlayan proper.
Oh, I'm gonna cry a lot during this. Oh, man.
There is no greater concentration of wisdom in all the world. I am confident that somewhere within that center of knowledge and learning, we will find the answers we seek.
Like, I've missed these characters, but also just like seeing how much they've grown together. Yeah, it feels... Yeah! Ah, like the found family stuff is... Oh.
The solitary island nation of the northern seas. Where under the watchful gaze of Thaliak, patron deity of scholars, academics hoard all manner of knowledge and secrets. Once, they deigned to accept foreign students into a distant colony maintained in the Dravanian hinterlands. How swiftly they abandoned it once the first Garlean boot set hostile foot on Alamegan soil. So averse to the prosecution of war, these men of wisdom, your would-be allies.
God damn it, I fucking love Emmett so much. Regtator, what's up, man? How you doing? Happy New Year.
I thought they'd never let us off the ship. What's next, then? Entry applications?
Hopefully they find no cause to deny us.
Thanks, Revo, for the raid.
Hasn't Sharlayan
the Asian theme starts playing, and I was like, oh shit, what?
Without direct ties, myself included, may be refused outright.
'Tis true that, as a nation, Sharlayan only forms trade agreements with a select few neutral countries. But from a practical standpoint, an island cannot afford to be overly strict with its borders, especially not if that island's people are wholly devoted to the accumulation of knowledge. If one submits the proper paperwork, with satisfactory evidence of identity and intent, then foreigners may be granted entry.
I like how they're kind of answering why we've never been here before.
Quite. So let us be absolutely clear on these points before we proceed. The immigration officer will ask for your affiliation and your purpose of visit. Considering Sharlayan's views on intervention, I strongly suggest we avoid any mention of the Scions. Kral has laid the groundwork for us to act as associates of the students of Baldessian, and our ostensible reason for being here is to aid in their order's restoration. Grahatir, it might expedite our progress should an actual student be seen at the head of our little group. Would you mind leading the way?
Of course. The immigration officers were this way, as I recall. Shall we?
I like fundamentally believe that the music that has been in this game for like the past 2 expansions at least, maybe more, is
Greetings.
gonna be like
We've just
studied.
arrived and are eager to make our way into the city.
Like,
would you be so kind as to process our entry applications?
Certainly. I see by your mark you are an Archon.
I am. Grahat here of the Students of Baldesion at your service.
Was it
I was
ARR
assigned
that the
to an
island went
Eorzean
missing?
survey team,
Was that long ago?
But have returned to assist with the reformation of my order. My associates here will provide additional support.
Huh.
Very good. I have paperwork detailing your group and its scheduled arrival for today.
Scheduled.
And it seems some few of your companions are also Archons. If you'll step forward, we can process those applications first.
Worldly Affairs Official. Just realized that's that potato's name. Or title.
Ishtola Rule.
Okay. Did they ever say what it was destroyed by? Like, we just still don't really know, right?
See how it glows? That list is etherically linked with the citizen registry kept in the main repository.
I've confirmed your status as Archons and amended your travel records accordingly. Welcome home. Now, who do we have here?
This is gonna be awkward.
Alphino Leveilleur.
Eureka, right?
And
I wanted to
Alice
do
Leveilleur.
Eureka before starting Endwalker, but we didn't.
Your applications have also been approved. Having said that, the streets are abuzz with talk of how House Leveilleur's lord disowned his young progeny.
Why would you say that to them?
And while such personal circumstances constitute no reason to deny you entry, I urge you to avoid exacerbating your present situation. Times are quite troubled enough already.
We shall keep that in mind.
Things are troubled here in
These last
Charlie,
two
you
are not
say.
Charlian natives, but you will find their credentials are in order. An application was made in advance.
Name and occupation?
Missildine, basically God. Missildine adventurer by trade, artisan, champion of Eorzea. Yeah. We'll take our bows when we get them, you know?
And it is a title well earned, I can assure you.
Yeah, it is.
An adventurer by trade is what your documentation indicates. No mention of this particular title. Self-appointed, I take it. Either way, your employer seems willing to vouch for your character, so I shall, albeit reluctantly, grant you entry. Champion. And you, sir?
Also basically a god.
Estinian Varlino, formerly of the Order of the Knights Dragoon in Ishgard.
Formally, at least. And what, pray tell, is your profession now?
Kryle?
If you'll allow me...
Yeah! The only potato I like. Oh, and Nanimo.
My associate is a mercenary, hired for his strength at arms. Surely you are aware of the dangers we often face on our forays into the wilderness.
What about Tataru?
Mistress Baldessian, if you insist on sponsoring his entry, then so be it. But while I appreciate that desperate times call for desperate measures, I find your choice of company concerning. Be advised that even a single misstep may have severe repercussions for your organization.
I have every confidence in my chosen company, dear and trusted comrades that they are. But I thank you for your concern.
I love her. No, Taturu's grown on me. I didn't like her up until, like, probably Shadowbringers. Stormblood? Stormblood.
Croyle, it is good to see you.
Likewise. Long voyage notwithstanding, you will seem none the worse for wear.
Yeah, Papa
There
Sean's
is
not
much
bad.
to
Pippin too.
discuss, but this is hardly the place. Let's be on our way, shall we? Oh! Welcome, friends, to Sharlayan.
As your mercenary, I should hope my welcome includes a generous salary.
Well, I had to say something, Sir Taciturn.
Welcome to Sharlayan. Here we are, baby. Oh, hello, friends. Hello. Woo. Nice to see you. Show off Reaper stuff. Friends! Oh, I think I have one of those. I think I have one of those somewhere. So cute. I do. We made it! So cute. Gotta do the woo in the middle of the yeah, yeah. Beautiful. All right. Hi, friends. All right, we gotta see what they say though. So cute. Thanks for the welcome. Allow me to extend unto thee my warmest welcome. May the wisdom of my homeland aid us in our endeavors. You haven't made it here yet. What are you doing here then? You are doubtless eager to take in the sights. Not to worry, the city is not like to vanish before we... Now I'm worried. Even allowing that the years I spent in the first passed here in the blink of an eye, the city feels untouched by time. Here we are at last, the great city of Sharlayan. You may have noticed some similarities with the Crystarium, yes? In fact, Oh, we should really let Kryl have her say first. We can continue this conversation at another time. You base the Crystarium after this? A dojo secret squirrel meeting. Enjoy, Denis? I am unaccustomed to fabricating lies on demand. Why should it matter how I earn my living? Shoot, tell me about it. Good morning, Adam. I'm fine, honestly. Better to be waved through with a stern warning than be denied entry, after all. Well, right, not. I'm getting rid of some get because I'm out of room. You're getting rid of some armor because you're out of room? This was about as awkward as expected. Still, we're here now, and that's all that matters. I am very excited to check this out. I'm glad I spotted your ship coming into port. The officers are born bureaucrats and sticklers for details. In any case, you may relax and take a moment to get your land legs back. It's 5:15. I think I have 5:30 though. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I really like the music so far. Prowl sweeps the scions with a speculative look. Old Charlian, new to you. Like, I can't believe they already introduced Heidelin. Like, confirms that that's who it was. I thought to launch directly into an explanation of what I've learned and how we might proceed. But this is Missil and Estinian's first time in Charlian, and for the rest of you, a homecoming that was long overdue. You must have places you wish to visit and people you're dying to see. Therefore, I propose we postpone our agenda so that you all may have sufficient time to recover from your journey and get your bearings in the city. Just a fine suggestion. We may not be welcome at the Louvialeur estate as such, but I should like to nose around the neighborhood all the same. I am equally untethered, as it were. There is no particular place that my kin call home. This is the Shadowbringers theme, isn't it? And then just... Still, I would not pass up the opportunity to reacquaint myself with the city. I guess it's footfalls, but like different. Likewise, a quick tour of our old haunts might even yield some useful gossip. Also, if you're over on the YouTube side, don't forget to like the stream. It really helps out as we go. We're doing the dual stream stuff, so we're on Twitch and YouTube. The annex was west of the Aetheryte Plaza, wasn't it? I shall join you there, anon. We'll see you there. I too have places I would be remiss in not visiting forthwith, by thy leave. Orion J has also really grown on me. I mean, they all have. Like, these... I really love the vibe of, like, found family. What of you, Estinian? My services as a guide are yours for the asking. Ah, he's gonna go jump around. That won't be necessary. Until we reconvene, I prefer to wander as the wind takes me. Ah, just like Tootie. But I could... Oh. Well, Raha, would you like to join us then? You've been gone for quite a while, and this would be the perfect way to refresh those dusty old memories of yours. Very old memories for him. Oh, of course, if you'll have me. Some of these characters, I was like, man, they're okay, turn into I love them, and we'll protect them forever. Yep. Charlian awaits. I really hope that we get to do a lot of Endwalker stuff with our simp buddy here. You know? Being able to hang out with Graha. After you, my friends. I am more than content to follow your lead. That's true, you really are. Keep him at your side and to do the event use will catch up to you. You can leave him behind, however, by entering a different area. I feel like that's new. Whatever they just did, I feel like that's new. Someone calls him Raha or Graha. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's something with the Makote stuff, right? All set. Let us be on our way. Our first stop, amusingly enough, will be the Last Stand. It's a cafe on the west side of the harbor. Kryle is also accompanying you. Lead your two companions to the Last Stand. While you're accompanied, you may encounter conversation points along the way, which offer additional... Enter the glowing area and speak with your guests. Well, that's going to be a lot of stuff for me. It's in a very... Ooh, yeah. Oh, so they'll literally show you on the ground where you can... That's cool. With all the unusual wares coming and going at all hours, I expect the assistance of an intrepid adventurer might be... I see no reason why you couldn't undertake any task which pique your interest. You've been cleared by the immigration officials, after all. I look forward to the day your name is celebrated in Charlian the same way it is in Eorzea. Right, technically we're not in Eorzea. This place is called the Peristyle. It's the first stop for cargo unloaded at the docks. Cool. Okay, bye. Yeah, it's been a while since we've attuned to Crystal, it feels like. Yeah. Oh, is that the inn? Now that is a sight one could hardly forget, the great statue of Thaliac. As a student in Baldician, I was usually quartered on the Isle of Val, which is now gone, right? Hi, Aramis, hello. It said something about you would lose them if you use an Aetheryte, but that they'll catch up. But gaze upon the scholar's wise features every time I return by ship to the city. This path leading out towards the sea is known as the Thaliac Stow, so named for the statue of the scholar, which stands at its end. As you know, the Sharlayan people prize the accumulation of wisdom above all else. Thus, when Thaliac was chosen as our patron deity, it was more a matter of pragmatism than belief, an alignment of principles, as it were. We may have honored him with a rather impressive sculpture, yes, but our faith is not so restrictive as that of, say, the Ishgardians. Individual Sharlayans can, and do, worship the divinities of their choosing. We're in Endwalker, Aramis. Just started it. Yeah, about time. Thaliac Stow, so that's the statue. Super cool. Teleporting with the companions this way back then would make you start all over. Yikes. Glad they fixed that then for now. All right, so this is the last stand. I just want to see if there's any other dialogue stuff we can get right now, or does it? I'm sure we're gonna move around with them. And here we are, the last stand. I may have mentioned this before, but although our research into nutrition and food preparation is quite extensive, the average Sharlayan tends to regard seasoning and flavor with a certain indifference. Right, because of that bread. How smart are you really if you don't enjoy good food? How can I put this? The food is, it's bland. As encapsulated by our infamous Archon loaf, the prevailing sentiment towards cuisine is dietary value first and taste a distant second. Idiots. There was one pupil at the studium, however, who could stomach the school's insipid meals no longer.